Okay. Hello. Hello. Is it? Look at this.
I feel like everybody's watching me now for some reason.
We are.
all we're doing is just sort of preparing for tomorrow basically. We've got an event on and we're cooking for about 35-40 people, so I'm trying to do some of the prep for that, which is why I'm slightly trying to work out what I'm doing. In terms of like the house and sort of brief introduction, you had the health and safety, I believe.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so the moat was done about 1270. The oldest part of the house is the drawing room and the tea room, which is what you've, sorry, not the tea room, used to be the tea room, it's now the shop. So that you're going to see. Hello. Then as you go around the house, you will encounter all different rooms in the house. We've tried to make it as close as possible to as though the family had just walked out, particularly in here, as is obviously actually going on. The house was built in the late 1570s, early 1580s by a man named Humphrey Packington. He was a reticent Catholic, so reticent being sort of refusing the new religious reform, so he put priest tithes in his house. We've got 7 in the house. See if you can find them all. As you go around, there will be these room cards, so do have a read of those, see what you can discover. On the bottom of each one, it will also tell you where to go next, and you've got the wooden arrows as well. There will be, there's myself down here, Wendy I think is back up on the middle floor, and then hopefully there's somebody on the top floor as well, so there's people to ask questions all the way around as well. So yes, have a mooch, have a look. I'll be around if you want to talk about the house or what I'm doing or anything like that. Yeah, enjoy your visit.
Thank you. Gosh, that's so handy.
Just get your
At the moment the pots are actually empty. Partly because you'd always warm the coffee first, but also I'm going to use
Well.
So I'm just warming them up so I can season them.
Do you mind carrying the bag a bit?
So that's effectively a chafing dish. Chafing pan. The indirect heat, so I'm going to get some coals out of fire.
Why is in the oven? Oh, there's actually cooking them.
And then it'll just...
They're not real.
So that's honey in there to make our gingerbread. So it's just going to be honey, ginger obviously, breadcrumbs.
Interesting plates, aren't they?
But you need to make it nice and runny.
Brew house next.
Put it in the fire. It's second, so it's too hot. So it's
Gosh. The brew house. Unclear as to what it was for. Which way do we go next? Dairy. Oh, no, this is where they're preparing for the... Where's the next way to go then? I'm lost. Which way do we go next? I don't know. That's the way we came in. Yeah. I don't know where to go next. I'm lost.
I think it would be that way because it was better this way.
Yeah, but that's the way out, isn't it? Where's the steps? No, that's a door. Oh, steps up. Ah. I hope this is the right way.
Oh, have you done the kitchen?
Yes.
Oh, gosh, that was quick. You lowered the tax over there.
Oh, sorry. In there, please. Mind your heads. Mind the step as you go in.
Oh,
Again, mind the step. And the step down. Okay, you're all right. We never have to do it.
No.
it's a tiny bed. Tiny bed.
There's more now, they're still in the kitchen, they are. Yeah, yeah, they're having a good chin wag in the kitchen. 16, double luge.
But just have a nice
Yeah.
look round. Yes.
That does
Unless you want me to repeat.
feel no.
But I can repeat it for you when the others come up if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is Lady Mary Yates's room, bedchamber. Lady Mary Yates was the daughter of Humphrey, who inherited the house in he was living in 1583. He inherited the house and built it as we say. Lady Mary he had two daughters. Lady Mary was one of them. This is Lady Mary. Excuse me.
The original panel.
Mind the head, mind the stairs. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Eldest daughter of Humphrey. That's her on her wedding day, at the age about 20. This is Lady Mary when she was about 50, when she was widowed and came back to live in the house, so it then became the dower house of Lady Mary. All the panelling is as it is original in here. But it wasn't this colour originally when it was put in. When we go into the Great Chamber, you'll see what colour it would have been. But over 400 years, this is the colour that it goes. So all the panelling is original. This is an original bed, not to the house, but one that's been gifted to us. So this is original. Floorboards, they're all from 1583. So you're standing in a real Tudor home, a Tudor bedroom, which is wonderful. That there, if you want to open that door, sweetheart. That there is the equivalent of the ensuite. If you want to go, if you want, please, you can go in.
Very primitive, that one.
Oh,
It's the toilet, the Elizabethan toilet, which unfortunately goes straight down to the moat where they had the fish for the tea. So,
oh no.
but you've just looked at the well in the kitchen, so it does filter itself. If you'd like to have a look and see what an Elizabethan privy looked like, then feel free. It was also known as the Garter room, because we have a wardrobe, that was the Garter robe. Because we don't know whether she did, but the reason it was a garderobe, they used to hang the clothes in there because they thought the noxious smell kept the moths away.
Oh, lovely. And then you close
So
the
the room itself must not have smelled very nice.
Sorry, I missed that part. Can you just repeat it one more time, please, about the smell and the
This,
clothes?
this here is called a fumigator. It's lovely thing here, which they put wood in, soaked in oils, and then burnt it to give it. Like we have, I used to call them joss sticks in my day. What they call now these sticks that they use.
Joss sticks.
So
Oh,
joss
then-
sticks,
yeah.
yeah.
So that was the equivalent of what we use today to fumigate the room.
Right.
And the back plate there has got MY on, 1669, and can you believe we found that in the garden last year?
Oh.
And so there's always something being discovered, always. We never stop discovering. And so this is Lady Mary's bedchamber. This is a replica of what think the dress that she was wearing looked like. Oh,
Sorry. We started from.
so is there any more coming? So yeah.
It's a bit drab, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just wait for me one
That way.
just into the withdrawing room, please. Just, and I'll be with you shortly.
Look at the beams on the ceiling. What's around that hole? I'm curious. Oh, is that a priest hole? Wow.
You all seen the hiding place next door?
I haven't actually. Yeah.
That.
The one there.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, it's like the priest.
Yeah, exactly. There's that part.
Third largest room. Original panelling. Look at that. That door, mermaid passage. To go there next, I think. Quite a room, isn't it, babe?
Pardon?
Yeah, he looks very,
Very serious.
very,
On the bed on his shoulders.
mermaid passage. Oh wow. Staircase. Look at that. Something on the walls. Don't know if you're supposed to go up there. Very higgledy-piggledy. More stuff on the walls here. Is that the way we came up? No, that must be a way down. It's very confusing, it's like a maze.
Там девушка сидит. Вот. I know that room. I've been here. Oh no. Сейчас нет. Здесь. Вот здесь вот сидела девочка. И она рассказывала, вот они сейчас закрыли. А вот это вот это секретная комната. Я дальше хочешь туда залезть? Я говорю, нет. Вот туда. И здесь прятались католики. Смотришь, вот туда.
Знаешь?
Слышишь, как туда помогает?
Знаешь, what phone is
The right at the top of the north staircase.
Что я не могла туда. Но я вижу, блядь, не видела. Английский очень была во Франции.
I think so, must be. That's 3 I've counted. There's supposed to be 7. Oh my life. This is wiggly. You wait till you get up here, babe. Uh-oh. This is really wiggly. It's like confusing. Oh.
God, you're up quickly. That way first, if you wouldn't mind, Jess. That's deliberately built that way because you don't want the searchers when they knock on the door to find priests running around the house. So it's deliberately built so they have to come up. There's a spiral staircase you've just come up, but you haven't touched the main staircase yet. So there's lots of ways of getting up to this floor. That would have been the Catholic chapel, which is the furthest room away from the front of the house, so that it takes longer. If there is a service going on, the alarm can go off because they post watchers at all these windows, and the alarm would go off and the priest could go to priest hides and the congregation could disperse. Still consecrated, they still hold a service in it once a year. People could die, all priests were executed. So it would have been the nursemaid's bedroom, that's the nursery, so they would have had this set up as a bedroom. Obviously this room's been here at the time. But if you're counting priest hides, this is another one in here, or it's called a secret corner, not a priest hide. Because if the alarm had gone off, they would have scooped all of that from there into there. And then it would have simply become a nursemaid's bedroom again. That would have been a chest of drawers or something along those lines.
Clever.
Dragged over the hatch, I presume.
Yeah, there would have been much matting, or they would have dragged that over there. I mean, it wouldn't have obviously looked different colours in those days. It would have vaguely been the same colour.
These murals are all...
Yeah, these are original paintings. We have the most priest hides in any Elizabethan house in the country and the most Elizabethan paintings, so they are 16th, 17th century.
Wow.
Not overtly religious because they didn't want people to come in and say this is obviously a chapel, so they had to be vaguely religious, so they're like pomegranates, vines going from the earth to the heavens. You know, pomegranates are apparently quite big in Catholic symbology.
We keep seeing them, don't we, lately? It's supposed to be fertility.
It's
Well, to do with fertility.
not overtly religious, you know what I mean?
Oh, these stairs are like... Oh, sorry. Oh.
This way first, if you wouldn't mind. This would have been the nursery, but it also doubled as a lookout because there's windows that you can see all the way around the house, because that's the Catholic chapel. Still consecrated, furthest room from the front door of the house.
I don't know whether that thing is to hold a baby in or it's some kind of torture device. Oh, I get it. That's a good idea, isn't it? But then when they get to that end, they'll probably get frustrated.
You do all those for Harvey, wouldn't you?
I'd hate that. View there. So I'm on 4 hides now. So there should be 3 more.
Really 8. Yeah, 50. Yeah, really 8.
Oh, lovely, aren't they? The detail on them. It's really, really slippy. Oh, look, there's another one.
Oh, we need to go in that the other way.
I guess he just has his grandmother down there.
Yeah.
Possibly the end.
No idea where this is.
That is probably.
Haven't we been in here?
It's actually very much
This is just.
yeah, and the second
It's a nice bed, isn't it? Look at the embroidery. Bad handwriting. The priest's room.
Oh my god, he's like the major, the kingmaker. He was like, you know when he was White Castle? Or was it Melrose Castle? That was his castle. He was the one that was like the main power brand.
Very dark pictures.
Yeah, he was, I think, sort of thing, maybe even Henry Castle. As a thank you for that. He was one of the main big deals.
There is a priest sign in the other, above the ceiling in the last room. To get to it, you have to go up the fireplace. It's never been used as a fireplace. It doesn't have a chimney to the outside. The black thing at the back is false. It's just painted on.
Oh, that.
Oh yeah, that is. But you have to spot it though. You wouldn't notice otherwise.
But how do you actually? Oh, no,
Look, there's a mirror. Look, you can look at the mirror.
There are, as you go up, sort of little bricks that stick out so you can put your feet on and get up.
Joshua
But the
Pond.
cathedral is like Whitehall Park. It's deliberately built so that it connects the rooms and the corridor that way. So if the searchers come up the corridor,
All stuff only.
chimney is a priest sign. Yeah, the thing is they were looking like, they were looking with candles, so they weren't absolutely, ever sure of what was going on. And equally, I give you Anne Frank. Do you know, the Germans looked for her for 2 years during the war, never found her, and she was occupying an entire 2 floors of a house that they didn't seem to find. So why would they find these?
True.
Chapel exits at Harvington Chapel, so Humphrey Packers could bring them in and say, services. Nothing to see.
It's very
It's really confusing.
disorientating.
Yeah, that's what he said. So this is the main staircase. The great staircase. Can't believe they used to hang their clothes in the toilet. Imagine if I did that. Going the right way.
Very easy to get lost here.
And also, we're going the wrong way.
I think we're going the right way, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the right way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's back to the kitchen. I think that's it now. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Harvington Hall. They do have magnets. I'll get one of them before we leave. Damsons. Oh yeah. Kids will be happy with them, wouldn't they?
Crusader.
Lots of books. What we got over here? Country Life.
The bags.
Oh look, that's quite cute. Little pussycat. Triquetra there. Something. Oh, it's lavender. I can smell.
It's made of pewter.
So we're on the way out now. That was Harvington Hall. No, it's not raining.
No, it must be flies then.
There must be flies. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
See what you mean?
It looks like rain.
Well, I can't feel rain.
No, it must be flies.
It's lovely. So, disabled people, it's a bit higgledy-piggledy floor. You couldn't go in the house. No way, because there's lots of steps and stuff. But it might be a nice place to just come where you can have a coffee and a cake in the courtyard.
A little wander around.
A little wander around and see the flowers. There's not very much walking to do, that's for sure. Children, there's a little duck trail, but that's all. And I didn't see any children there today. So
Thinking about getting married, I'd say have a look.
yeah, have a look. It's a nice little place for a wedding, and they've got a wedding there today, they were saying.
So it's got a little chapel, it's got a place for you to service if you wanted it outside, and they provide wine and beer by the looks of it on tap. And
Yeah, it looks
yeah,
nice.
it just looks like a kind of a small place all put together which should do the whole service end to end.
Yeah, and there it is, look. It's very nice. So, what would we give it out of 10? I can't give it a 10, 9 or an 8 because it doesn't beat my 10, 9 or 8s that I've given it before. I think I would probably give it a 6.
Yeah, that's what we're going to go for.
Yeah,
From what we've seen so far.
from what we've seen so
It's
far.
difficult to compare them because they offer different things sometimes.
Yeah. But no. There we go. Harvington Hall.